All right, let's get set for the very first 24/7 Cup. It's an 8-man single elimination tournament. You can see all the participants. First match is Tyrone Slab versus the Crimson Phantom. Both of these competitors would love to add a 24/7 Cup win to their short resumes due to the fact that they're very young in their professional wrestling careers. And here comes a very strong, powerful, ruthless individual, T-Bone, Tyrone Slab. Now this match is being fought under a heavy smog due to wildfires north of the Toronto area. And unfortunately, all the competitors are going to be at a handicap disadvantage. Breathing isn't the easiest. Any kind of hardcore cardiovascular athletic activity is hampered under these conditions. It's just great that these two guys are going to tough it out. Now, obviously, Crimson Phantom, the stronger of the two. Sorry, Tyrone Slab is the stronger of the two, and Crimson Phantom is going to have to use his speed, his agility. He's going to have to be sneaky, crafty. He's going to have to use angles. And so far, the Phantom is holding his own here. A rather even start to the 24/7 Cup. Nice shot there. Phantom returns the favor. Quick pin. Not going to work a minute into the match. The Crimson Phantom is showing a bit of his inexperience, probably a little overexcited. Missed a clothesline, and the Phantom stuffed a move by Slab. Slab takes it into the center of the ring. Nice elbow there by Phantom. And the Crimson Phantom stuffs another move. And a third move. Slab's trying to do some big things, and the Crimson Phantom is stopping him a lot of the time here early on. Nice knee to the back, though. That was vicious. Nice reversal by Slab. And again, that's about the fourth time in 3 minutes that we've seen the Crimson Phantom stuff Tyrone Slab trying to do a big move. Nice side suplex by the Phantom. On a running power slam. Wow. Quick pin, and again, that's, you got a 1.5 count. Way too early. Reversed by Slab. Or sorry, reversed by Crimson Phantom. And what the hell is this? Nice diving move by the Crimson Phantom, and what the hell is Dave McKenzie up to? The Yukon Bear is going to bring a baseball bat with barbed wire into the ring. Who's he going after? Oh, he nailed Crimson Phantom in the back of the head with that baseball bat. He throws him into the turnbuckle, smashes him with a giant left palm strike. The Phantom is fighting off two guys who are well over that 250-pound mark. This is brutal. When is it? We got some security in here. A suplex by McKenzie. A fist drop by McKenzie. I'm telling you, Dave McKenzie goes all over the Crimson Phantom and celebrating in the middle of this ring. And still no security, no referee, knocking to nothing. This is disgusting. A shot, a left hand by McKenzie again. An elbow, and McKenzie with a giant uppercut. Takes down Crimson Phantom, and now he's finally leaving. And, you know, the people running this very first ever 24/7 Cup, are they going to do anything about Dave McKenzie and that, that blatant interference, clearly flouting every rule in the book? I mean, he was in the ring for a minute, and now Crimson Phantom, he's in trouble. He has taken a beating over these last 90 seconds. Let's see what Slab wants to do here. Another clothesline by by Tyrone Slab, and that's it. Wow, big pin. Big first round win for Tyrone Slab. Definitely tainted by the interference of Dave McKenzie. So he's going to move on, and he's going to face the winner of Flex Parker and Rafael Gallego. Axe Bomber with the full pin. And we're going to move on to the next match as quickly as we can. All right, folks, we're going into our second match of the day. Rafael Gallego versus Dave McKenzie, the Yukon Bear. And we're just taking a look at the Air Quality Health Index for the city of Toronto. And there's our bracket. And there's our next two competitors, folks. The winner of this will face Tyrone Slab. And it appears Dave McKenzie, he wants a piece of Tyrone Slab, I guess, because he contributed in a big way to taking out Crimson Phantom in the first 24/7 Cup match. And as I've already stated before, the smog conditions taking place, and we're wrestling outdoors here. Rain or shine, fog, wind, smog, whatever. These guys are going to fight through anything, basically. And this clearly will hamper their, the air conditions today are clearly going to hamper the endurance of everyone in this tournament. But enough talk, let's get this underway. And here comes the Yukon Bear. Almost 300 pounds of big hairy man. Dawson's Creek Yellowknife, I'm not sure exactly where it came from. But it's definitely not Alaska. McKenzie getting a bit of a home country treatment by these fans. Despite his blatant rule breaking in the first match here. And I don't know what's going to be done about that as well. And here comes Rafael Gallego. One of the Gallego twins. A high flyer, a speedster, an accomplished technical wrestler in every respect. And this is going to be size versus speed, folks. McKenzie's already gotten a bit of a workout here in the first match. A couple of quick shots. Irish whip got by Gallego. Another couple of shots. Those in the back of the head. Another shot. Tell you, Gallego can take a punch. He's getting beat pretty hard here, folks. Missed with a clothesline. Body slam by McKenzie. Choke by the Bear. Nice forearm shot by Gallego. And despite McKenzie having a big weight advantage, he's backing up a lot. Throws Gallego down, heavy shots to the back of the head. McKenzie leaning on him with his weight. Couple of big right hands, 3 big right hands, 1 upright, 2 on the mat. Mackenzie breathing already. Nice reversal by Gallego. Mackenzie holds the ropes. Mackenzie with that arm wringer shot. And now some vicious ground and pound. He's already leaning on Gallego a lot. Gallego is spending a lot of time on the mat in a place where a speedster, a technical guy like this, he doesn't want to be in that position. Gallego nicely gets out of that series of moves. Nice Russian toe sweep. And Mackenzie takes us outside of the ring, folks. Nice leg sweep by Gallego. Mackenzie wants to keep this going. Are we going to see a pile driver outside the ring onto the hard concrete floor? Yes, we are. You know, we're 4 minutes in and Mackenzie might have already taken a huge command of this match. Just 4 minutes in with a pile driver outside the ring and another pile driver. Gallego's in a bit of trouble. Less than 5 minutes into this match, but Mackenzie is, you know, really conserving his energy. And he's moving slowly here. He's taking his time. Big headbutt. Nice pin by Mackenzie, but I don't think this is going to do it. No, he got a 2 count though. Pretty early to get a 2. And I'll give Mackenzie credit. Let's see this headbutt. It misses. Gallego was too far away. But I got to give Mackenzie credit for the fact that he's doing a lot of breathing, and that pile driver didn't go over. He got reversed on that one. Turned into a backdrop. We're going to see a suplex here? No, we're not. Another chokehold. And I like all the resting Mackenzie's doing. Oh, this is a pile driver, and he's going to connect on this one. We're going to see Air Canada off the top rope. I think this might do it, folks. No, he only got a 2.5 count. Gallego's got to get something together, and Gallego's got to start using speed and agility. And he hasn't been doing that. He's been getting into you know, tests of power and strength with Mackenzie, and I think that's a mistake, and we're going to see it again. Mackenzie with the spinning right hand, more ground and pound. Gallego again down on the mat. You know, under these conditions, it's tough enough dealing with this giant bear of a man. And I don't know if Mackenzie knows really what he wants to do. Looking a little confused. He backed Gallego up into that move. He led him right into it. More ground and pound. I mean, this is a beating, folks. And again, more breathing by Mackenzie. I think this is great by Dave. By the Yukon Bear. I think he's doing a nice job conserving his energy throughout this match. Another pile driver. I think he's going for Air Canada. He is. Off that top rope. I think this is going to do it, folks. I think he connected. I think this is it. It's a 3. Dave Mackenzie, 9 minutes and 58 seconds in. A little bit of celebrating in front of the Canadian crowd. And he's showing off that rather generous waistband of his. And again, with the head drop onto the floor, I don't know what he thinks he's trying to prove there. But this is going to do it. A first round win for Dave Mackenzie. He's going to move on. It's going to be Mackenzie versus Slab. In the semifinals, we're going to move on to Ron Hutchison versus Flex Parker in our next match. We're going to get to it as fast as we can, folks. Okay, folks, we're on to the third match of the 24/7 Cup. We've got Mackenzie and Slab winning the first 2 matches. we're now moving on to Flex Parker versus Ron Hutchison. Hutchison from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, not far from where this event takes place. Flex Parker with the big Logitech F310 endorsement deal. One of the best PC game controllers out there for under 30 bucks. Because it's wired, the latency is amazing. Flex Parker loves it. And Logitech loves Flex Parker. Now, as we all know, Parker recently got injured pretty badly at the midweek mid-card. He's clearly compromised in this match. I don't even think he should be in it. But he wants to be here. He's going to be here. And he's going up against a very capable and very healthy Ron Hutchison.
We don't talk, we smash.
A member of the Hamilton Steelers.
Every match is steel on tap. You slap tariffs.
Now this guy's a laid off steel worker. He's big and he's strong. Not a lot of skill there. And here comes Flex. A little bit of a pose there. And to me, Flex Parker just does not look like he's moving right today. And that's really no surprise. But here we go. He wants to get a win in here, folks. And Hutchison going right to the power. A couple of big forearm shots to the back. Hutchison is already slowing this match down. Parker gets up pretty quickly. Parker baits a strike out of Hutchison, and Hutchison doesn't want any long distance fighting. He's getting right in there. Well, nice move by Flex there. A little test of strength, and Hutchison overpowers Parker for about the third time, only 1 minute in. Hutchison tries for some kind of a big move. It doesn't work. And now Hutchison with the armbar. Parker's just getting overpowered, folks. He just doesn't look right. His timing is off. I'm not sure if he's even seeing things properly. You'll notice Hutchison is always coming at Parker from his right side. You know, he had that broken right orbital bone. And you have to wonder if Hutchison knows it and is taking advantage of it. We'll have to see as this match goes on, just how much he's taking advantage of Parker's injuries and some massive shots. Hutchison has the early advantage in this match. Big King Kong Bundy avalanche type move. Into the corner. Power slam into a pin. Almost a 3 count, just 3.5 minutes into this match. Caught him with a power slam into the ropes. The ref breaks it up. Short arm clothesline. That's a staple of Hutchison's moves. Parker smartly gets the hell out of the ring. He's trying to gather himself, get himself a bit of a reset here. Back slam. Parker with a nice quick left-handed shot to the gut. Has no effect on Hutchison. Hutchison continues the attacks here. Spine buster. Left-handed, left arm clothesline by Hutchison. Football shoulder tackle. Ron Hutchison has been cut by more Canadian Football League teams than anyone in the sport of professional wrestling. He's been cut 16 times from various CFL teams. And now he's trying to earn himself a living in a wrestling ring. Bit of a celebration here. Bit of a mixed reaction from the crowd. As we know, Hamilton has its share of Toronto fans that don't like him. Big body slam onto the hard floor. More shots. Nice quick little move by Parker. Parker slammed into the barricade. I'm telling you, this is a beating. Hutchison retreats into the middle of the ring, takes himself a little bit of a breather. Multiple heavy shots while Parker is up against the post. A right arm clothesline that time. Tell you, Parker could take a punch. I'm surprised he's still standing at the end of all these beatings. Big body slam by Parker. Football tackle by Hutchison. Reminiscent of Hacksaw Jim Duggan with that move. A left arm clothesline. Body slam by Hutchison. I mean, I'm not seeing a couple of quick left arm shot, but again, I mean, Parker is just being taken out to the woodshed here, folks. That's about the fourth short arm clothesline from Hutchison. I'm amazed Parker kicked out at a 2 count there. You know, he looks like a pretty boy in those pink tights. He looks like a pretty boy in all those Logitech commercials he does. But this guy can take a shot. I mean, he is just had the snot beat out of him the last 10 minutes, and he's still up there. Again, power slam. Is this it? This has got to be it here. No, Parker. Wow. Parker manages to kick out. A series of headbutts. What are we going to see here? Oh, right onto the lower lumbar vertebrae of Flex Parker. A 360 off the top rope. He drags Parker's dead body into the middle of the ring. Football tackle. What are we going to see here? A right arm clothesline, a right arm running clothesline. Elbow to the upper vertebrae of Flex Parker. I mean, this is just a backbreaker. I mean, this is a stomp, folks. It feels like I'm watching one of those 1980s squash matches against a bum wrestler. Spine breaker, that's the second one. Body slam. I mean, this is just brutal. What are we seeing here, folks? Finally, Parker fights back a little bit. Jeez. Another short arm play. This has got to be it here. That's it. Ron Hutchison at 13 minutes and 56 seconds. A brutal beatdown of an already injured Flex Parker. Face down on the canvas.
We smash.
The Logitech spokesman is not doing too well here in this match. We've got one more to finish off the first round. Hutchison moves on to the semifinals, folks. All right, folks, it's time for the final first round match. Ramon Sarter versus Great Mitsubishi. These two competitors, the winner will face Ron Hutchison, who annihilated Flex Parker in the first round. Here comes the Punk Panther, Ramon Sarter. And he's got a panther mask reminiscent of Tiger Mask. A guy who's clearly at less than 10% body fat, ripped to shreds, a high flyer, a speedster. And I'll tell you, it's going to be interesting to see what he can do under these adverse conditions in the spawn. And here comes Mitsubishi. Recently left New Japan Pro Wrestling. As we know, New Japan is having a lot of financial problems, and the flying tank, great Mitsubishi decided to come to North America to make some money. A couple of brutal slaps by Sarter. Irish whip. Nice drop. Nice high flying drop kick. I can't believe the height he got on that. Another high flying move. Mitsubishi is doing everything he can to hold off the Punk Panther. And he stuffed a big move there. Great standing vertical drop kick by Sarter. And this guy can move. He is fast. Flying headbutt. Mitsubishi doing, he's got his hands full trying to hold off this speedster. Off the top rope. What are we going to see here? He missed. He missed with the flying. I don't know what that was, but it missed. Pile driver reversed by Mitsubishi. And Mitsubishi is trying to slow this match down. He's trying to get himself, trying to buy himself some time and get himself a bit of room. Another flying move by the Panther that misses. But still, Mitsubishi looks like he's really in survival mode. Sarter is just flying all over the place. What is this? Oh. Some kind of a diamond cutter, flying diamond cutter, flying stone cold stunner, whatever that was. Look at this. Wow. Mitsubishi decides to take a little hike for himself, give himself a bit of a breather, maybe trying to reset things here. Oh, nice move by Mitsubishi. Another senton. Uh-oh. Big 2 count, a long 2. Nice drop kick by Mitsubishi. Nice choke. He's trying to slow this match down. Trying to use his power as best he can. Oh, big face slap. Off the top rope. I think this is going to connect. It does. Rope break, though. Way into the ropes. Bit of a rookie mistake here. Both of these guys are inexperienced in the North American ring. And they're both putting up a good fight, but it's clear they are inexperienced. And what is this? Oh, nice move. Another neck breaker cutter move, that time flying off of the turnbuckle. Mitsubishi misses with that shot. Big strike contest between these two guys. And the Panther with the headbutt. No, Mitsubishi wins this one with a drop kick. Nice move. He's going to try to get himself back in this. Little ground and pound. Short elbows. Sarter on the mat. Little arrogant pin. Wow. That was quick. Both of these guys compromised by the Smog. It's impacted their endurance heavily, and Sartor picks up a win 8 minutes and 18 seconds in with a Frankensteiner victory. Nice win by Sartor. He's going to move on to the second round, and we're going to move on to the second round as well. It's going to be Sartor versus Ron Hutchison in the semifinals. And we're going to move on to that, onto the semifinals as fast as we can. All right, folks, we're on to the semifinal round. The first match of the semifinals. Tyrone Slab versus Dave, the Yukon Bear McKenzie. We all saw the interference. McKenzie played a part in the Tyrone Slab match, taking out the Crimson Phantom in short order. And now these two guys are going to go at it. These are two big, strong guys. They're going to run a slow-paced match. I don't think either of these guys are going to try to use speed in any way. But enough of the talking. Let's get the match underway. Tyrone Slab from the Great Lakes Wrestling League. Trying to make a splash here in Canada. Hell, it looks like Dave McKenzie's pacing himself even before he gets in the ring here. And as we know, endurance is going to be a problem for all these guys, but Dave McKenzie has really taken his time to get into the ring. All right, and let's go, folks. Semifinal number one. McKenzie with a quick body slam. Into a choke. McKenzie misses with a clothesline. Nice left hand. McKenzie's faster than Slab at this point. He's quicker. Another body slam by McKenzie. Fishing for some kind of leg hold, but Slab got up too quickly. More quick punches. A third slam by McKenzie. And another headlock chokehold type maneuver. McKenzie misses on a clothesline. Oh, and he finally does get him with a flying fist off the ropes and then a vertical dropping fist. And McKenzie right to the ground and pound. He has dominated this the first 2 minutes of this match. Big suplex here by McKenzie. Looks like we're going to get. Yes, it is, and he hits it. Oh, McKenzie is just bullying Slab around the ring. What are we seeing here? This is just brutal. It has been 3.5 minutes of domination. And we're going to see a pile driver outside the ring. I tell you, Slab isn't going to remember what his mother looks like by the end of this thing. And look at this. Oh, into the cage. Mackenzie barely gets back in. That was a 19.5 count. Dave Mackenzie was milliseconds away from taking a count-out loss there, folks, even though he's dominated the match over the first 4.5 minutes. Finally, Slab puts together a bit of offense here. Nice headbutt. Slab gets control of Mackenzie. Knee to the back. Nice knee to the lower lumbar vertebrae of Mackenzie. And again, we've seen this all night long from Dave Mackenzie. He's really pacing himself. A couple of shots into the turnbuckle by Tyrone. Another nice headbutt by Tyrone. We're finally seeing some offense. And a third going right. He's headhunting. Oh, speaking of headhunting, a quick left from Mackenzie. Another two quick shots from Mackenzie. Slab goes down again. Mackenzie does a nice job of inducing strikes that miss from Slab. Is this going to be it? Air Canada off the top rope. Is this it right here? It is. Wow. A dominating win by Dave Mackenzie. He's going to move on to the finals. That was a clinic, folks. And despite doing it in only 6 minutes, in under 7 minutes, he really paced himself. And even in this dominating win, though, he was outside the ring for a 19.5 count. He nearly did get counted out 3 minutes into this match. So, and there's the bracket set up. And we're going to set up our second semifinal match, which will be Ron Hutchison versus Ramon Sarter. And the winner of that will face Dave Mackenzie in the finals. And they're just getting set up and ready. But that was a thoroughly dominating win by the Canadian. And as you can see, our advertising here, we've got the #1 wrestling promotion in the world, the AAWA, Friday Night Fight to Survive. The best Fire Pro PvP there is. And of course, we've got Flex Parker, and his big endorsement deal, the Logitech F310. I think we got a few wrestlers at this event who think they should have gotten the Logitech endorsement deal. However, Flex does have JPAR and the Rising Star agency behind him, and they are very good at getting endorsements for their talent. And that's probably why he got the deal. And I think his six-pack abs and legions of female fans certainly helped him in obtaining that endorsement deal. And it is the Logitech F310 is a great PC game controller. So Flex was smart to sign on with Logitech. And we should be getting underway in under a minute here, folks. So Tyrone Slab, Dave McKenzie, Ron Hutchison, and Ramon Sarter all qualify for next week's 24/7 Cup. The Crimson Phantom, Rafael Gallego, Flex Parker, and Great Mitsubishi are going to have to win a match to qualify for next week's 24/7 Cup. And they're going to bring in a couple of new people, some fresh blood. And here we go. It looks like the last semifinal of the night is underway. Punk Panther. Again, absolutely shredded, less than 10% body fat. Total high flyer. Probably the fastest and quickest competitor in this event. And this guy here, Ron Hutchison, clearly is not the fastest or the quickest competitor in the 24/7 Cup. And here we go, folks. Nice kick by Sarter, and Hutchison immediately heaves him out of the ring and takes a breather. Again, we're seeing this a lot here. Guys pacing themselves. Amazing standing drop kick by Sarter. Not surprisingly, Hutchison is trying to keep this match close to the mat. Some good back and forth between these two guys. Nice elbow to the neck. Good submission by Sarter. Hutchison heaves him into the turnbuckle. Couple of knee lifts by Sarter. And again, Hutchison tries to slow things down with a body slam and a Boston crab. Interesting clash of styles here, folks. Amazing, leaping, standing drop kick by Sarter. The height he gets is incredible. Oh, what do we? Oh, there wasn't going to be a drop kick there from Ron Hutchison. I'll tell you that. Short arm clothesline. Strike contest here. Power wins out over speed. Hutchison takes down Sarter. Oh, two clubbing shots. One left, one right. Is this a pile driver? No, it's not. Power slam. Into the ropes. Obviously not going to work. Hutchison not fully aware of where he is in the ring, and Sarter attempted a pile driver, and then Hutchison said, no way. Oh, we're seeing a chair here, and that, oh. Sarter down on the hard floor. No mats, no anything, and a couple of chair shots by Hutchison. Sarter brings a bat into the ring. Bat falls. Little face slap by Sarter. This match, the pace of this match has finally picked up. And under the, under the smog conditions that these guys are fighting under, it's going to be interesting to see how long they can hold up this pace. Nice right arm clothesline by Hutchison. He's got a short arm clothesline. Oh, and another standing back drop kick by Sarter. Dirty face slap. Shot to the groin. Small package. No. All he got was a 1 count as well. Here's Hutchison. This is another power slam. Hutchison stops the Irish whip, misses with the clothesline. Sartor clotheslines. Sartor sends Hutchison in, but Hutchison gets the better of the collision. Again, Sartor with the Irish whip. Attempted pin, only a 1 count. Oh, a vicious right hand. And he's going aerial. He missed. Nobody home. And Hutchison heaves the Punk Panther out of the ring. And Hutchison immediately goes to the center and, catches his breath. Are we going to see it? No, the pile driver attempted and failed, turned into a backdrop by Hutchison. Parker the Panther just cannot complete big power moves so far against Hutchison in this match. And again, going high off the top rope, and Hutchison gets up in time. Misses with the clothesline. Fireman's carry into a backdrop. Left arm clothesline. And again, I gotta wonder how long these guys are going to be able to keep this up. Flying headbutt by the Panther. Another backdrop by Hutchison. A splash, a body splash. Is that going to do it? No. Two count, 2.5 count. Another failed pile driver by Sartor. He can't complete. I don't think he has the strength or the power to complete that move against a man the size of Hutchison. We're seeing another pin attempt. Is this going to do it here? And it is. Hutchison is going to move on to the finals. And you had to know the pace they were fighting at was not going to last. And indeed it didn't. 10 minutes and 52 seconds. Muscle bomb press into a pinfall. Congrats to Ron Hutchison. We're going to have a Ron Hutchison, Dave McKenzie, all Canadian final here at the 24/7 Cup. All right, folks, it's time to get the finals underway. We've got Ron the Tank Hutchison from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, going up against Dave McKenzie from the Yukon. As I said before, this is an all-Canadian final. The match is just getting set up. We're just waiting for that to happen. And while we wait, let's check out a little Logitech F310 and our man Flex Parker. And I'm not sure if Flex Parker controls any chaos. I think he might cause more chaos, if anything. So we're just going to see. We're getting Ron Hutchison selected here. Just to have that. I think he's a Hamilton Steeler. Hopefully, there he is. Ringing in at 191. And we're going to get Dave McKenzie in here. That's done. We need to set up all the levels. Hopefully that gets done in short order, as I'm sure the fans are getting bored. Dave McKenzie's trip to the finals, a little inauspicious. He engaged in some big-time interference in the very first match of the 24/7 Cup, applying a baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire to the back of the head of Crimson Phantom, a guy who had a bit of an upper hand against Tyrone Slab in the first few minutes of their match. And Dave McKenzie's entry ended that momentum for the Crimson Phantom. I don't know why he's going after him. I don't know what he was trying to accomplish. But he made Tyrone Slab's movement into the second round a lot easier. Progression into the second round, I guess we would say, a lot easier. McKenzie took out Tyrone Slab in a pretty one-sided fight. I mean, maybe he was afraid of the Crimson Phantom. Maybe he didn't want to face the challenge. I don't know. Now, Ron Hutchison, he defeated Flex Parker in a very one-sided match. Parker is badly injured, probably shouldn't have been here. And you'll notice Hutchison took a lot of runs at Flex Parker from his right side. He had a fractured right orbital bone. It's probably been fractured again. Flex Parker avoided the doctors after his match. And it looks like we're finally getting underway. And here comes the former Steelwalk worker, laid off due to tariffs. He's a Hamilton Steeler. He's Ron Hutchison. And this man is a big, strong tank. And here comes big, hairy Dave McKenzie. And he's all happy and proud of himself. But I don't know if he has much to be proud of tonight so far. All right. McKenzie clearly testing himself out, testing out every move. He wants to be ready for Hutchison. Let's get this party started, folks. This is the finals of the 24/7 Cup. June 7th, under the smog. McKenzie already in breathe mode there, already pacing himself. Nice quick shots from McKenzie. Little left-handed reply by Hutchison. McKenzie slams Hutchison to the canvas. Throws him to the canvas, rather. That wasn't a body slam, clearly. McKenzie with the elbow to the head. Hutchison kicks him off. McKenzie looking for some kind of a chokehold of some kind. He didn't get it. And McKenzie doing a lot of backing up. Well, he's taking the center of the ring finally. Hutchison tried something that failed, reversed with a suplex by McKenzie. Missed clothesline by Hutchison. Another stuffed move by Hutchison. McKenzie with a nice suplex. A couple of quick shots. McKenzie fished out some offense from Hutchison. Hutchison missed on a waving, lunging left hand. Another lunging left hand missed by Hutchison. McKenzie once again gets Hutchison down. Headbutts to the back of the head. These are vicious. He got off about 3 or 4 of them there. I gotta say, McKenzie's got the upper hand 3 minutes into this match. Good back and forth. Nice move by Hutchison. Elbow drop. First bit of offense we've seen in this match from Ron Hutchison. And McKenzie's trying to hold the center as best he can. Bobbing and weaving, and again, he shoves Hutchison to the mat, slamming his head against the canvas. I mean, McKenzie's fighting in just a brutal, vicious style, which he always has. A lot of good movement. A little bit of a striking contest between these two men. McKenzie takes it. Falling fist. More repeated headbutts. And he got 5 headbutts off there. 5 headbutts to the back of Hutchison's head. Big right arm clothesline. Some vicious ground and pound by McKenzie. Hutchison is in a bit of trouble here. I mean, we're only 5.5 minutes in. With the weather conditions, with the smog, Hutchison's got to be exhausted. This is his 3rd fight. And McKenzie's got him down on the mat a lot, leaning on him, using his weight against Hutchison. And a right arm clothesline in a big one, and more ground and pound. And Hutchison has got to get himself off the mat. He's got to get some space. McKenzie with a suplex. Oh, that's a Northern Lights suplex into a pin. I got himself a 2.5 count. And it's like McKenzie's baiting him into a fight that he wants. McKenzie with a big body slam. Hutchison fights him off. What's McKenzie looking to set up here, folks? Is this going to be? It is a pile. We're going to see a pile driver, and it's stuffed. Hutchison saved himself there. That would have been brutal because right after the pile driver would have come the Air Canada flying elbow. And Hutchison stuffed it and probably saved himself in this match. And Hutchison also survived the rope shot there. He was going to get taken out of the ring, and now he gets taken out of the ring again. What are we going to see here? More headbutts to the back of it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, 7 big headbutts. And it looks like, what is this? A set of brass knuckles, and Hutchison is busted wide open. McKenzie clearly had the upper hand in this match, and that didn't matter. He pulled out a foreign object. The referee didn't see it. Hutchison is bleeding badly. McKenzie stuffed that piece of cold rolled steel, and we're going to see a pile driver. There it is, and this is going to set up Air Canada, folks. There's blood all over the mat. Let's see if McKenzie. Oh, McKenzie's late. He struggled to get up to that top rope, and Hutchison managed to avoid what surely would have been a finishing flying elbow. McKenzie stuffed that piece of cold rolled steel, or that set of brass knuckles, back into his trunks. The referee clearly didn't see it. Is McKenzie's going up top again. We're going to see that big Air Canada flying elbow. And they're in the ropes. Hutchison now on 2 occasions has barely survived. What probably would have been a pinning combination. Wow, nice gorilla press slam by Hutchison. We're seeing a body splash here. Great move. He got a 2 count. Hutchison's doing a great job surviving in this match, folks. But I'm telling you, McKenzie's looking to set him up, folks. We're going to see a pile driver into a flying elbow, I think. Yes, that's it. He slams Hutchison in. Up top. Air Canada from 20 feet in the air. And that's it. Dave McKenzie is the first 24/7 Cup champion. No doubt this is a tainted victory. He interfered in the very first match, used a baseball bat, wrapped in barbed wire. All right. He's got a piece of cold rolled steel. He's got, a pair of brass knuckles, something buried into his trunks. You can't really tell. And that was a big contributor to this match. And so now we have Dave McKenzie as your 24/7 Cup champion. He's all proud of himself, waving his hands around and stuff. But I got to tell you, once anybody half decent from the AAWA enters this event, I think they're going to roll over McKenzie. And, in my opinion, he stole this one. Dave McKenzie stole this victory. And it is a win nonetheless. He's going to get his name carved on the 24/7 Cup. And he's going to walk home with some cash. That'll be it for now. And, reserved congratulations to the Yukon Bear in a compromised victory under smog-like conditions with limited competition. He did win 3 matches in 1 day. He deserves credit for that. And he'll get his name carved on the cup. Thanks for watching, people. And look for us next week. We'll have another 24/7 Cup. All 4 guys who won a match are going to be in it. And we're going to have 2 new competitors. We're going to have 8 guys, 7 matches, and 3 wins. We'll get somebody's name carved on the 24/7 Cup.
No shelter from the storm. came for glory on this cold, relentless night.
This is the 24/7 cup. 8 men enter, 1 man leaves. Clocks don't stop, fate don't care. Only legends claw through that 8-man bracket of despair. The 24/7 cup where battle lines are drawn. We don't just fight, we fight till the dawn.
On the edge of the lake, under steel gray skies, dreams drown fast, only the toughest rise. 3 wins carves your name into the 24/7 cup. Anything less, and you disappear into the foggy night.